something different for us. Normally we're trying all these old crazy Scotch whiskies, but two familiar brands for me, Bushmills and Jamesons from Ireland, just across the water.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts? Have you come? I'm assuming you've had both of these before.
Yeah, I think it's one of those whiskies where you obviously see everywhere.
Yeah.
You see in supermarkets, pretty much every whiskey bar you go to, probably throughout the world.
Yeah.
I think it's very easy to overlook. I think obviously working in whiskey, you think, oh, you know, I know Jamesons, I know Bushmills, but then you think about it, you think, actually, do I know them?
Yeah.
Like I've maybe had them maybe once or twice each.
Yeah, I've never had Bushmills neat and not really come across it. I feel like it's not seen in bars all that often here in Scotland.
Yeah.
Jamesons I've had in at least 6 airports.
Yeah, your hotel minibar.
Yeah, 100%. And I actually recently was doing like a blind whiskey tasting and somebody took the Jamesons in it and I was very complimentary to it, almost to a fault.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I'd had it in a long time neat. I was really impressed by it. So yeah,
Impressed when you didn't know what it was.
Well, I didn't know what it was, which is the biggest compliment I can possibly give it, you know?
Because it was, smooth and approachable and balanced.
It's really easy and fresh. And again, it was next to American whiskies and Scotch whiskies.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, although I don't drink much Irish whiskey, we've tried a couple of the Redbreast series before and some of their kind of special releases. I'm always impressed, almost annoyed about how good and how consistent Irish whiskey can be.
Yeah.
And these are very affordable as well. So that's why we've done a little side to side today to try and see, we know they're both good value for money.
Yeah.
Is there a kind of winner if somebody's starting their basic bar back at home and they want to get an Irish whiskey, what should they start with? But these are two good options.
Yeah, actually, I think, obviously, planning this, we thought if we did these two separately, chances are summary or conclusion of these is going to be pretty similar. It's kind of, it's good value, it's smooth, it's approachable, it's good introduction to whiskey. So we thought, put them together. As you say, chances are people will be, in their Tesco or their Morrison saying, I want one bottle of smooth Irish whiskey, which one shall I go for?
And I'm sure these will both be good for mixing, having neat, having with ice. You don't have to take them too seriously.
No.
They're both very affordable in terms of for a full-size bottle of whiskey. So I'm interested to see what we think. Bushmill's really, really old distillery, 1608 from
oldest distillery in the world.
I think so, yeah.
In quotes.
In quotes, yeah. From Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
And then Jameson's from the Middleton distillery.
In Cork, which also
Cork,
produces, Redbreast and, the Method in Madness series and a whole bunch of other brands.
But this is one of, we talk about Jack Daniels and Johnny Walker. Jameson's really their marketing is up there. They are that global brand. So nice to have just a normal plain bottle, no special releases, and see what we think. So let's pour them both and have a little smell and see what we think.
My suspicion. Well, it's so much easier, isn't it? Everything should be screwed.
We've opened up so many old bottles where the caps have failed us now, or the corks have failed us. It's quite nice to get something quite simple.
Functional.
So triple distilled, both bottled at 40%. Legal minimum. I mean, these are going to be really soft for us. Okay.
I mean, it's not a huge amount there.
No. Okay.
It's pleasant and it's sweet and it's approachable.
Quite safe. I think that if people are not whiskey drinkers, these are probably also marketed to be a good first whiskey for anybody.
Yeah. I think Bushmills for me, I've always had the impression of, obviously they do a couple of single malts in their portfolio. I've always sort of assumed it was a bit more complex and full-bodied and that sort of thing. That, on the nose, for me, is very, pleasant but simplistic.
The nose is very simple. It's fresh, it's light.
Yep.
But there really isn't any definitive characteristics. It smells a bit like a very light whiskey, to be honest, those things. The palate, super smooth, easy going.
Yeah.
There isn't much there.
But finish is short, and I don't love finishes.
I would say,
I'd
say it's my criticism. If I was going to be really harsh and criticise Irish whiskey as to why I don't drink it that often, it is probably the finish I look at.
Okay.
The triple distillation, for some people, makes it more approachable, makes it softer.
Yeah.
And so I get that's why historically Irish whiskey was always king, because it was softer and easier going. Now I think it's almost missing something for my palate, because I'm used to drinking Scotch whiskey. It smells okay, it tastes okay, and it disappears. For some people, that's probably perfect. But I think if you really love Scotch whiskey, for example, it doesn't really add up.
Yeah, I think there's some whiskies which are, affordable and you can find in supermarkets. And I think if somebody bought me that as a gift, like Jack Daniels, we tried recently, and it was, I think we were quite
surprised,
snobbish about it. We thought this is going to be just rubbish. And I was like, actually, it's quite fun. It's quite sweet. It's, it's flexible.
It works for all occasions.
If somebody bought me a bottle, I wouldn't mind.
No,
I'd get through it. If somebody bought me a bottle of this, I think I'd struggle to get through it. As there's so many, single malts or Scotch blended whiskies that do the same job.
Because it is good value, but if you were spending £25–30 on a bottle of whiskey, you can get better for sure.
From Glen Murray.
From America, from Scotland, also from Ireland. We'll see how it matches up. I'm expecting the Jamesons now, because I'm really underwhelmed by that. I'm expecting the Jamesons to be quite good. But again, the nose really isn't much there. Okay. But I say I was very complimentary to this very recently. Oh, there's definitely more flavour on the palate. The nose, there really isn't much again. But again, that's probably designed that way. Doesn't want to put people off that are new to whiskey. The palate, initially there's not much, and then there's that sweetness right at the end.
I quite like the Jamesons. I think the Bushmill sort of dissipates very quickly. And Jamesons is sort of consistent, and it's smooth, and it's, I don't know, it feels more well-rounded to me.
Yeah, I think it just had a bit more flavour, to be honest. I think it had an unapologetic little burst of sweetness. It's still not offensive to non-whiskey drinkers. I think, honestly, I could probably put that in a mixed drink for my mother who doesn't like whiskey and she'd be okay with it. I don't think she would notice all that much. But drying it neat for the first time in a while, I suppose. Most people probably don't drink it neat. Either of these whiskies. Really approachable. Nice dram. You could settle a half and a half and be quite happy with that, I think.
Yeah, I think Jameson's is one of those whiskies where once you've had a couple already, you think, why would I pay 15 quid for, an independent bottling of single cask Tam Duke? You can't taste it once you've had a couple.
100%.
There's nothing wrong with Jameson's.
I think it's knowing what the Middleton distillery can do.
Yeah.
Maybe also makes me want to like the basic Jamesons because they have such a range and portfolio. And maybe I just haven't had enough Bushmills in the range that they do.
Yeah, I was hoping...
The basic offering is basic. That's the way I'd describe it.
I think... Yeah, but Bushmills I'm quite underwhelmed by. I was hoping it would be very good. Obviously, I know they're kind of older, more premium expressions can have a bit more depth, a bit more ounce to them. This one, I didn't love it.
I wasn't impressed by it. But Jameson's a winner for me.
Yeah, overall. I think so. It knows it's simple, but it
knows its place. It's consistent. It's good value. It's a good distillery with a range of products. Like Jameson's, as an entry whiskey for anybody, is a good one to have in your back bar.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Really good dram. Of these two, if you're stuck in a supermarket, weighing up 50-50,
it's got to be the Jamesons.
Just go for the Jamesons.
Yeah.
Cheers.
If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Bevvy content. We want to hear what you think, your best whiskey experiences, the whiskies you want us to try. It's a really exciting journey we're on, so make sure to join us. Download the Bevvy app on Google Play and App Store to keep track of your whiskey journey, connect with your whiskey friends, keep track of your favourites, anything you could ever want to do with whiskey, all in one place. It's the definitive whiskey companion.